final upper bracket of Group A. It's Team Secret versus Fnatic. Let's find out who takes game number 1.
That's right, a lot on the line here for the Secret versus Fnatic matchup, especially a little bit more so for Fnatic. I would say this is an opportunity for them to be able to prove themselves against one of the top
in this this ET, which kind of leads me to the idea that like the Storm is going to have to play more of an early game style. Like they're going to have to do more things like the Invest Bomb a little bit earlier. Like the lead up for Storm is a little bit different now because Kaya, it feels like a really bad item nowadays.
Really?
Hammer.
Nice pick up here on Abed with a stop as well, easily being able to pick up the first blood for mid-1, helping to win that lane. Yapzor even going as far as diving the tier 1 tower just to get more damage on Pylai dive. Now the dive up in the top lane though, the Batrider is going to get run over, or running over rather, the Razor. This is why they wanted to be able to have that matchup. You can see the Lifestealer is now going to try and put himself against that Batrider.
They could just switch though. Like Envy still has this TP, so you can, like when they played at the summon, that was so good.
Yapzor going to be caught by the Chen Lion combination here. Disables plus the neutral creeps. Not really any support that can stand toe-to-toe against that one. Mid-1's going to try and help out with a Fada, see if they can actually chase down DJ here. They should be able to. Don't really see any way for DJ to possibly get out of this one as a TP, but the damage is going to come too quick. That being said, it did pull a lot of heroes of Secret all the way into their tier 2 safe lane. Highlight die mid lane, looks like they're going to be able to run over this line, but at the same time Storm has already been picked up and Universe is just going to try and stay ahead of Fada as best as possible. Fada should be okay. Yapzor making sure that he's able to get back to the tower safely. Big rotation by Fnatic, but it does net them a very important kill in that Storm Spirit. Where attempt to gank here from Universe is going to be able to grab up Fada. They just lay down the Finger of Death, hoping to be able to burst him before the TP rotations could put a stop to that gank. They are going to be able to get the glimpse back though, and Universe trying to TP out, but will be interrupted by the stomp. So it's going to be a trade-off, and a fair trade-off at that, because even though it's a Razor, this is a 3-position Razor that's pretty poor in net worth right now, only sitting at 3K, while the Batrider for Fnatic, despite him being the quote-unquote off.
Scary again. Then you have Blink Dagger, and it's okay.
Smoke up. Mid-1 does have the Lifestealer inside him. He's going to go for Universe. Universe unable to get the lasso right away. Is now going to be disabled. But what a beautiful silence coming out from Eternal Envy, trying to focus down Mid-1 successfully. 2, they get the sent back on Universe as well as a Shrine usage just to make sure he survives. And that's going to be the first Lifestealer bomb that fails miserably for Secret. As Fnatic group up nice and quick. Right.
For like in this game, Secret feel like they have to make moves.
Universe lassoing up. Ace with the Invis Rune was able to find a jump onto him and kind of forces out the lasso, but not much else is going to be able to come of it. In fact, if anything, Ace may be run down here with the double silence actually coming out. Too much slows. He's trying to armor the toggle. Nice. Really good stomp just in time. Ace managed to keep himself alive just long enough for Yapzor to save the day. Meanwhile, Puppey did actually manage to get the kill on Abed. It looks like him and the Storm Spirit combined.
Things a little bit better. The speed of the game is a little bit better. Those moves where mid-1 is just really fast is a little bit better. Like, and so you try not to force these kinds of things a little bit too much, you know?
Yeah.
Because it reveals a lot. Like
4-man smoke up, heading into the offlane jungle.
He has the Bloodstone, right? So yeah, you get the Bloodstone, you immediately smoke. And then you can transition in.
I'm a little bit surprised they just roll up into the offlane jungle. I mean, that's such a common farming spot for Drow Rangers and for Tinkers.
Oh, Mid-1.
But
they want to jump on him so badly.
Eternal Envy, they're actually going to turn on him. They go for the backline. They go for Universe first. They're going to try and pop him. Now, Mid-1 jumps over the Eternal Envy. They actually bring him back with a glimpse. Should be able to finish him off here. Fada zoning the rest of Fnatic back at bay. He's going to be able to get the slow onto DJ as well, netting them an extra kill. Secret. They managed to get the first successful big move of the mid-game.
That was so cool. So Mid-1, I feel like I played too many games on that.
Long jump in, grabbing Eternal Envy, and they have the dust out already.
Did Ace really buy
Those TP rotations really aren't going to do a whole lot for you. Yes, he did, because Storm Spirits did not have it, so.
Man, what a cool guy.
Yeah. Abed just going to chase them this whole entire way, hoping the Universe is going to be able to grab somebody as well. So on to Mid-1, so they will manage to finish him off, but it looks like both Southeast Asian mids are going to end up dying here. The glimpse back. Tinker is going to end up going down here. Yapzor going to try and protect himself with a stomp. Can't really get out of this jungle area though, so he is eventually going to be dying, giving himself a few more seconds with the Yules. He's actually walking away from this one. Now he finally goes down. DJ, though, he gets a little bit too close to Ace. Fana goes ahead and zones back the rest of the universe. Is going to have to firefly himself through the trees. Paladai also makes a quick exit as well, but Secret winning another engagement like that.
About like the game progression, it becomes a little bit more about farm, and that's kind of problematic right now for them.
Oh, he's just going to be a bit too late to try and grab a Storm Spirit. He had an Invis rune anyway in his bottle.
Where's the Lifestealer?
Yeah.
Bring your bomb.
An Invis Lifestealer bomb. That sounds pretty dirty.
Yeah. And he has a Sentry Leak. Secrets come equipped.
They're going to do the same thing they've done before, which is kind of like back up behind Fada as he aggressively pushes down mid.
Oh, he dewarded, so... But they might still have seen that in time. He might not know about that Sentry.
He's going to try and grab him here. Spirit actually tags him. He is really not sure.
It's not easy to just take these blind fights, because you don't have vision, right?
Yeah.
You almost never want to just go for these blind jumps.
There's the lasso pull, but the jump in for the Storm Spirit. They're immediately going to drop off Ace. He starts focusing on Eternal Levy. Fortunately, the heals come out from the Chen to send back as well, so that's going to be enough to protect him. And all it means is the Elder Titan is the one who ends up dying here. Another sent back. Oh, they got that Storm Spirit. Great play from Abed, able to chase him down. Now Puppy's going to be slowed down by the sticky napalm as well. He's going to have a hard time getting out of this. Kinetic Field trying to protect him as much as possible. Fada will actually provide some reinforcements here. Draining onto DJ. They slows him down just enough. They're going to be able to pick up that one kill, but Eternal Levy standing strong, feeling that the Tinker is going to be able to back him up here, but Ace right on top, and they do have that Shadow Blade to be able to get himself out of there. Universe, though, but the Hex already up. Now, Lifestealer in serious trouble is going to end up dying as they try to go on to Eternal Levy, but sure enough, Fnatic still had the numbers for this engagement, and show it here as Vana is actually still going to be end up dying. He was making such aggressive blink plays, and it is paying off big-time dividends for Fnatic. What a serious comeback in that last team fight.
Yeah, that was sick for them. Now they're on 4K.
So as it swings towards Fnatic with this 3K gold lead, we'll see how Secret respond. As we do have some sort of weird smoke setup here from Fnatic. I'm not quite sure what this is.
I think they wanted to smoke and try to go for Roche, but it's probably your next major item timing.
Yeah, because the next really big item is actually going to be coming from Fnatic side. It's taking a long jump in, but there is going to be Universe BKB, and he's able to pop it immediately. Goes ahead, grabs up the hero. Elder Titan drops a big stomp, actually hitting him huge numbers on the back line, but they managed to get another stomp there onto the Drow Ranger. If they can actually get to him, they can easily finish him off. Mid-one is running a little bit low on mana. Highlight die. Oh, Fana just getting gobbled up right now. They got to deal with this Tinker, but they're just running out of mana for Mid-one. He's got no more prime to be able to deal with this. The Sight Device, they're going to be able to finish him off. Now the rest of Secret quickly retreating, but the damage is already done. Fnatic, they are beginning to heavily take this game.
Does Paladai have a Ghost Scepter? Am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you're a Storm, there's like a few items that you absolutely hate. It's like Force Staff, Yules, Ghost Scepter.
Yeah.
Because if they get the Ghost Scepter off, you pull, you're actually just waiting. And you have to use the majority of your mana doing nothing. And so you had this guy jump in on this lion, and Paladai was just like chill. He's like, alright, I cannot die. There's actually nothing you guys can do against my hero. Entire BKB duration to try to kill this guy, and it did nothing.
They still got that glimpse on him. That's trouble, especially with the stomp there. They're gonna leave Envy.
Alright, Envy gives him a kill, but
Jackie Mao, you have stepped over the line once again.
He's a habitual line
like, right? Because they jumped Universe with BKB.
Oh, that was
Storm. So bad.
It ruined Storm a lot because the initial jump is more than half your mana, and if you don't kill somebody in that, then you wasted half your mana.
Oh, that long range Sight Device. It's going to cause some serious issues. They managed to get the lasso as Ace actually gets a little bit too far forward here. Jump in from mid-one. Trying to decide who to focus on. It looks like it's just going to be the Chen here. That's an easy kill. That's a freebie. And looks like they also managed to catch Highlight Die here in the stomp, but they're being very careful about this, where they're not really sure how much they want to extend into this Tinker with the March of the Machines. Just enough, though, with the control out for the Disruptor to be able to get that second support. But they keep it pretty calm. They don't try and go for any extra heroes out of that. They've actually still got to deal with the spots of these disables. Laser, BKB actually managed to grab the Razor here, but is that really the target they want to go for? They're going for the back line right now. Secret with their BKBs are trying to deal with these supports. Actually now focusing down onto the Drone Ranger, will manage to bring him down. The Finger of Death goes on to Ace. He's being controlled up by the side device right now. Abed thinking about going for that one, is actually going to yield Scepter by Yapzor. That's a huge pickup. They can actually stop Abed from being able to get the blink out, which they do, but a setback barely comes out for the Chen. He gave up his life to be able to save the Tinker, and it comes just in time. Abed, quick reaction. Immediately heals up just a little bit, goes for the push on mid. He's just trying to create any space he can because he knows Secret off a big win line.
The heroes that are better with the Aegis.
Searching for Abed.
Did they give it to Lifestealer? Oh, that's hype.
Why would they do that?
I'm not sure.
Well, that's useful.
I'm trying to think about it because
Offlane towers still up. All the tier 2s as well. Fnatic already positioning themselves to be able to defend out this bottom lane with a heavy push coming in from the Tinker at top lane. Process of elimination, especially mids have really pushed in too. They know that Secret have got to be inside their jungle right now. Got to be looking for this push at bottom lane. They are trying to keep some presence. Fnatic are thinking about it, and they are going to be able to get the jump onto Fada here again. They're going to be able to grab this Razor, immediately silence up. Now he does have BKB, but not willing to pop it. Looks like the physical damage is going to be too much anyway, so he gives up his life. Really great jump though. Fnatic making that read as soon as Stealer follow up to make sure that we have more than just this 2 seconds done.
He's gonna want to get
side device. You're talking about the Lifestealer? Okay.
He either gets Abyssal or the
like over and over again. Maybe with the Razor's movement speed or whatever they feel like he can get to this fight every single time. The 4-man smoke up, Jesus. Oh, that's gonna be a big one too, especially they easily take out Eternal Envy. Now they're gonna turn. Looks like the last orb when the Storm's here, but he got off his BKB, so he's not taking any damage whatsoever. They're gonna be able to pick up the support as well. DJ, poor Chen, just can't really do much about it. He's looking to be able to catch Abed, but blink, blink, blink. Oh, he found him now, but mid one is only going to be able to see Pylite die from that position, so looks like that is going to be the support they pick up as long as they see him here. Kinetic field, Pylite die, hoping to actually kill Puppey before he can get the glimpse off, but it looks like he's still going to get caught. Ghost Scepter buys him a little bit of time. He actually goes ahead and throws down the Static Storm? Huh?
There's some hate. Some
strong acts of aggression as a display of leadership. That's got to be Puppey.
I like that. That was good.
BKB for Fada as he's lasted up. A jump in the back line. Mid one immediately goes for that kill. The Drone Ranger, and again, it's the same old song. They jump the Drone Ranger, they kill the Chen. Now they try and pursue for more. Abed, he's going to be far enough away. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, it feels like now Fnatic, their jumps just, they do not feel as clean by refresh hexing. But the amount of time it takes to like kill that core Fada, so many defensive items. I don't know. It's so hard. Okay, so remember how we talked about how Fada just runs at you and he doesn't really care?
Yeah.
So the problem is like when you play against the style.
Oh, Abed completed that TP underneath the Shivas as well as the field coming out from Fada, but they are going to be able to fight it out with the BKB, and now the rest of the team is coming in with the Hex already on. Stormseer is going to be jumping into the back line to grab Abed. They're going to be able to take him out. Ace is just dealing out so much damage with his AC build. Physical damage that Fnatic cannot possibly match or stand up to. 4 down on the side of Fnatic, opening up an easy push on the high ground for Secret.
Yeah, Fnatic have to be so disappointed with how things have gone because it felt like so, like you don't really want to ignore him, but at the same time, like the only way they were winning fights was when they were jumping. For example, like they'd lead off with the Storm or onto the Lifestealer, right?
Yeah.
Like they can't do that because Secret, they just started adapting a little bit more, and they're like, well, we'll show you this Razor. Do you want him? Like, and it's 11. You don't actually want to take that. But they don't know that, so they're just like, okay, I guess we'll just burst this Razor.
I mean, we've seen like the same move from Secret over and over and over again. We're seeing no buybacks, which obviously we know there is none. So Secret, they wise up to that real quickly. They're like, well, screw taking 2 lanes of rags. Let's go ahead and take the game. Yeah, and that's it. GG.
So Secret, they continue their role so far. Of course, this is a best of 3, so not everything has been determined quite yet. But as I mean, this is the most that I've seen them get tested in.
It definitely did seem like Fnatic was giving